Well, hello everybody in Facebook world. Thank you guys very much for your questions. We've got a bunch of them right here, and we're going to do our best to answer them. John from Grimsby, UK. What's your favorite track from the new album and why?
My favorite song from this album is Miss You, and I don't know why. Just the first time I ever heard that song and got to track it, it was just stuck in my head for weeks. And I played it for my wife, and she loved it, and for some reason, it's just a favorite of mine.
Either She Keeps Me Up, it's just undeniably a good dance tune.
She Keeps Me Up makes Peak dance. So that's why it makes me so happy. I love to see him dance.
For me, I'm gonna have to go with. There's a song on the album. It's the first track. It's called "Million Miles an Hour," and when I got the rough version of that one, I listened to it in my vehicle a lot, and I was
At a million miles an hour.
and there's something about that song that makes you want to drive very fast.
Speeding ticket.
Could have something to do with the title of the song, "Million Miles an Hour." So there you go, John. Thanks for the question. Let's go to Dave from Cork, Ireland. The title of the album, "No Fixed Address," supposedly means it wasn't recorded in one fixed spot. Where did you go to record it?
Daniel and I are still in Vancouver. Mike's in Maui. Chad's kind of everywhere. He's been a lot of time in LA, so we've kind of just bounced around. It ended up becoming just a kind of an inspiring way to write and do these things because everything was fresh every time, and that was kind of a nice change.
Mike, I think Mike tracks some tracks from home, right? Remotely.
Yes. Yes.
Tell us about
I
that.
played several of the songs in my garage, wearing nothing but a pair of board shorts.
Let's go to Tyler from San Francisco. What artists/bands are you listening to on repeat at the moment?
Nothing current, nothing anyone would know except weirdos. I like a lot of weird music. A lot of Alan Holdsworth right now. I'm a sucker for a good melody.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you listen to,
The
Mike?
new Slipknot album is fantastic.
Wasting Light by Foo Fighters. Some new vinyl too. It's a good album.
We've been bombarded with
We just got to the studio and listened.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid.
I'm listening to a lot of Nickelback lately.
sonically. We've just been bombarded for the last year straight. So
Sounds of Silence.
the sounds of silence
Nice, too.
are keeping me happy. But thank you so much for your question, Tyler. What's your favorite track to perform live? Sheila from Vancouver wants to know.
We actually don't play it much anymore. We played part of it because of you. It's one of my favorites. A lot of double kick, a lot of metal fills. It's just aggressive, hard hitting. And I don't have to sing in that song, so I can really hit like an animal. That's the one thing about singing is that I'm kind of trapped by the mic. So a couple of songs where I get to move the mic away, I can actually really get into it. So that's when I can
party.
unleash. Yeah, I can unleash, man.
Party. What's one of your favorites, Ryan?
I like a lot of the the rock ones for sure. But on the other side, I like it when the crowd I can really hear the crowd singing along. So I think Someday for me. I've said that in the past, but I like it because I can really hear the crowd singing. So that's
An
mine.
old favorite.
Yeah.
Well, we just played a gig in LA at the House of Blues, actually, and it was part of the tour launch, letting everyone in the world know that we're going to be touring this new album in 2015. And for that, we threw Edge of a Revolution into the set, and that one's fun to play. On tour, who is the messiest person to live with? Paulo from Venezuela would like to know. Probably me,
Probably you.
if I had to guess, because when I get to a hotel room, but not that we.
I will agree because Chad will have a sip of a bottle of water and then leave it, and then get a bottle, have a sip of bottle of water, then leave it, then bottle of water.
Because I never know whose it is, and I'm always worried that I'm gonna
I think we can all be guilty
get
of
a
that
little
one.
throat thing
There's a
going.
lot of half waters.
So I'm always like, wait, was that one mine? So there's a
Now,
lot.
you had to go back in time on your bus.
Who asked that question?
Paulo from Venezuela.
Paulo, you're starting fights.
From Venezuela.
No more
Yeah,
fights.
there you go.
Don't divide us.
Dave from London would like to know, what are your tour essentials / home comforts that you need to take with you on the road? Xbox lately.
Xbox.
I've been loving just, when we get to certain parts of the world where there aren't a lot of things to do, Xbox can really kill some time.
I can't eat anything. My stomach doesn't like anything, so I get these custom-made protein bars, And if I don't have that, I will surely perish. So that's an essential for me to have some food I can eat.
If I can't bring the family out, which helps out a lot, I would say
You'll take the dog?
I do take my dog whenever I can. I got to take him last time, which is
The
great.
family, you say the family, do you mean yours, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm just saying the
Yeah, no,
it could be anyone's
my
family.
family. Yeah, I want to take any family out. I'll just take any kind of family with me.
What's been the highlight of your career so far? Stuart from Nottingham would like to know.
We just
Rio.
went past 20 million somethings.
Facebook likes.
Oh yeah, that
Rio was the latest.
Yeah,
That was really cool. Highlight. Yeah, that was outstanding. I mean, to go on stage, and I think there's 95,000 people there, which is pretty crazy in one sense. But the really cool thing, it was our first time there, and everybody was singing.
That was a highlight to me, was going to all these cities we've never been to. Arenas are sold out. Crowds are half our age, and they know every word. I mean, that was pretty...
And Daniel's really old.
I'm a pretty old guy.
Everybody was about
youngest
40
one in the
crowd.
band.
If you weren't a rock band, what would you choose as a career? Orlando from Baltimore.
Yeah, who knows where our life would have twisted and turned. I don't know.
I may have been.
I'd be doing this in a different band, probably.
I may have been a criminologist because I know how a criminal's mind works.
Studying him.
Zumba coach.
Can't wear his leg warmers.
Aquafit.
Hawaii.
Aquafit, yes.
Could be teaching Aquafit down at the senior center.
I would be a handler of waterproof dumbbells. Yes.
What would I be doing? I would be probably participating in some sort of illegal activity, I'm sure. How did How You Remind Me come about? Kevin from New York would like to know. I was getting a little argument with my girlfriend at the time when we were living together, and I went downstairs and just literally started singing this song to her. And
Turned up the PA.
that cranked
sure
up,
you could hear this.
I want you to hear every word. And I was just kind of, it was just kind of coming across that way. But as it was coming out, I remember saying to myself, wow, this is pretty good. You should do something with this. And I brought it to the guys, and it turned out to be our first successful hit. So thank God for that argument. There you go, Kevin. I hope that answered your question. The Rockstar video is one of the best videos I have ever seen.
Wow,
I'm
that's
sending
nice.
I'm sending you some love right now.
Yes.
How did the idea come about for it? Tom from Dublin, Ireland would like to know.
It's the best one we've ever seen because we're not in it. That's why.
Yeah, we just came up with an idea that would be kind of. We thought it would just be funny to have cameras go all over the world and just get random people to sing the lyrics to the songs and to see if we could get maybe some celebrities or some famous people in that video. And that's truly how it came about. When you play live, which song do you find the most difficult to perform? Gustavo from Rio de Janeiro.
So which one did we make the most mistakes in? I guess that's the question to ask.
So what's the one?
All of them.
It's for me, it's either Photograph or Rockstar. Just because there's just nowhere to breathe. I've successfully written myself out of oxygen in those songs. How about you guys?
Today was your last day for me.
That one?
It's just I'm singing every single word with you except higher.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God, please be over. That's the tough
that
one.
is a high harmony on there, Mike. Anyone that you find
What's the one that makes peak dance?
the one that makes Peak dance? We don't play that one live.
All
yet.
of them.
Oh, okay,
All
'cause-
of them.
He
That-
dances to all of them.
Okay,
Everyone
that makes
else's
it so
songs.
hard for me to play. I make many mistakes
Oh, did
watching
you say
peak
dance
dance
as well?
Yeah.
No, he
Oh, okay.
dances
I
well.
know which one's hard for you, Michael. Is anything we play where I start speeding it up really fast and I make the riffs harder, and then you got your hands full.
That never happens.
It happens once in a while.
So
You're so good.
Mike doesn't have any problems
No.
with any of the songs.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. When writing songs, is it a collective effort or does someone initially take the lead? Paul from Amsterdam. It can really come from anywhere. Sometimes it could just be a phrase, and sometimes it's a riff. A lot of the times I come,
Most times Jack comes up with the
I come with
main idea.
ideas and bring stuff, and they either shoot them down and tell me that it's awful. So, I mean, there's no set sort of. It goes like this. I mean, it's like it's like Lego. It's a new toy every day. So, thank you everybody for sending us your questions via Facebook, and thank you all 20 million of you who clicked like when it had to do with Nickelback. So
Even if it was by mistake.
even if it was by mistake, which there's got to be a couple million that are probably a mistake. We're not totally sure, but we thank you for it anyway. So we hope we've answered your questions sufficiently, and we'll see you next time on Facebook Corner.